Good morning. It's the morning music. Every time I go live, my phone always plays my audio back at me. It's very exciting. How are we doing? It's early in the morning. Early. Good morning, Ellie. Good morning, James, Taiwan, John, and Jeff. And everyone else who's here for some morning news. The best news. And not just the news today, it's news 2. News 2, not news 1. How will it improve? Well, less images today because my news stories are more extreme than yesterday. More extreme. I just finished harvesting bananas. That's hopefully not a euphemism. Interesting though, interesting. Hello EG Vickers, how's it going? It is time for trivia. This song always puts me to sleep. Ellie wants to harvest bananas. A banana farm stream would be interesting because I was gonna say I have no idea how you farm bananas, but you just grow them on trees and pick them, don't you? And put them in a bag, probably. And what are we doing? How are we doing today for who are the winners from yesterday? Double check. News winners. That's what I called it. Ellie, Anna S, Gina B, Annie B, and Andy H are currently in the winning raffle. That's it. Hello, Katie Rose. Ellie did win yesterday. Well done. Breaking news. I don't want to break news. I want to keep it all in one piece. The news today is you'll definitely maybe learn something from each story, but it's more extreme than yesterday. More extreme. A lot's been going on. A lot's been going on. Way up to Christmas, does everything get mental? More extreme, exactly. The other thing as well, it's pitch. It's super dark outside. If it's really early in the morning, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I got my front light. Oh, my front light's a bit down. Oh well. I'll have a warm glow. It is dark. No, there was a notification, but if you're following the show, maybe sometimes I've got many notifications. Great, we've got a notification fix. I mean, you got 3. Okay, I will check. I'll check on this. They should be updated now. That's true. We are going live. I'll have a look at that today. I'll put it on our list of things to look at. We do have an update coming out. I don't know if that's going to affect notifications, maybe. Hopefully, improve them. Oh, you weren't following the show? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good. Yeah, you do have to follow us. Yeah, if people... Well, I've got a few... I definitely tested some new notification updates to fix stuff. So we'll see. I'll let you know how that comes through. They shouldn't come through that many. I know they're main stage updates as well. I think I tried to turn them off. But I don't know if they have. I haven't actually been turned off. But I did state that. So I'll go and research it today and find out what's going on. Woo. Perfect. What's our follower count now? I can't go out and check because I'm recording, but hopefully higher than 2 that it was the other day. Right, almost time. 1 minute to go, and we'll kick off with some morning news. That's true. It does know you're sleeping. It's trying to force you to come into the app. That's what it's doing. That's what it's programmed to do, probably. I'll check. Right. Jeff is asleep. That's good. You can't sleep through this trivia though. Right, well, good morning. This is news 2, the second in my morning news shows. It's very easy. There's 5 questions. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. And if you get in the top 5, you get entered into my special winners raffle, which will be revealed at the end of the week for a very special news prize. The questions today are all about the news, and they're kind of saucy topics. So I wonder if you're going to get them or not. Yesterday, we did talk about Santa being real, which is maybe a mature theme for the morning. And today, the themes are more mature for the morning. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Hopefully you get through it though. Right. Question number 1. Let's go for our first question of the day. This is a great platform, but other live streaming platforms do exist. And my question is, Twitch last week made a U-turn on a policy that allowed hot tub streams, gambling streams, or artistic nudity. Twitch being, of course, our inferior live streaming competitor platform. And just to let you know that they, in fact, made a U-turn on a policy for artistic nudity. Artistic nudity, that is right. They thought it was a good idea to make it allowed. 10 people going for that, 2 for gambling, 1 for hot tub streams. So yeah, so last week Twitch, presented by Amazon, had a lengthy sexual content policy update to allow previously banned content, including, I don't know if I can say this, I can, they're just biological words, deliberately highlighted breast, buttocks, or pelvic regions, fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted females and genitals or buttocks, regardless of gender, body writing, and erotic dances. They made it legal on Twitch, and then after that, everyone started doing it. In fact, even just every streamer started to draw cartoon versions of genitals on their streams. To which point they revoked the policy about 24 hours later, with the CEO stating that, upon reflection, we decided that we went too far with this change. Well done, Twitch. Well done, Twitch. Well done. Well, now we know, and we'll put it through. I think question 1, we'll have a look through and see what's happening. Question number 2. Which US star has appeared on the London stage for the first time in 20 years? Is it Woody Harrelson, Robert De Niro, or Peter Dinklage? Now, I know everyone likes musical and stage questions, so this is a good one, but also if you didn't know, it's a good time to get some news about musicals. But the correct answer is Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is back, which 4 of you got right. 5 for Robert De Niro and 5 for Peter Dinklage. Woody Harrelson returns to the London stage in Ulster American, a new stage show where he's going to start alongside Andy Serkis and Louisa Harland, who is behind Derry Girls. So very, very exciting to see. And yeah, that's what's going to be going on. It's starting from like the 26th of December, I think, until January. But he's now back. Who are the other 2 options? I can't remember now. Peter Dinklage. Has he been on the London stage before? I don't know. But he's pretty recent, isn't he? And Robert De Niro. Does De Niro do stage acting? Maybe he does. I'm not sure. 2 questions in, though. Let's look at the leaderboards. How are people doing? James in first place. Followed by Knock Knock, SJP103, Ellie, Gina B, Andy H, Suam, Fed Up, Test 1, Test 2, and Jeff Keys in the top 10. Annie B in 11th. Almost getting there. Almost getting there. Right. Question number 3. It's a saucy one, again. An explicit video got an American Senate aide fired for filming in the old Senate chamber, the Senate hearing room, or the Supreme Court chamber. I don't know if you saw this news last week. If you're in America, probably. I don't think it was massive news in the UK, but it was quite big. In fact, he was filming in the Senate hearing room, was the room, which 8 of you got right. 5 went for the Supreme Court chamber, and 1 went for the old Senate chamber. I had a lot of fun looking at different rooms in the American Capitol that could be there. So yeah, over the weekend, a video began circulating which allegedly showed a senator's former staffer having sex in a Senate hearing room. Is published on the Friday night after being initially shared in a chat group for gay men in politics. And then it's it has a picture there. The room is also the room where the Supreme Court nominations to the 9/11 Commission and also FBI Director James Comey also testified against Trump in there in 2017. Not great. Not great. Probably not the best step for his career. But yeah, the ticker speed is giving me anxiety. Oof, I need to update to the right. Question number 4. It's a topic we all love, sports, and not just sports, racing car sports. But which former F1 champion has come out of retirement to race hypercars? Is it Nico Rosberg, Jenson Button, or Damon Hill? Fun fact, I actually saw Nico Rosberg at the event I was at 2 weeks ago. He's giving a talk. Very interesting. It's very interesting watching sports people talk about what they do. But the correct answer is, though, it's the British driver Jenson Button, which 5 of you got right, well done. 4 for Nico and 5 for Damon Hill. Yes, Jenson Button is now going to be racing hyper cars. It's his first journey back into racing since he won F1. And apparently F1 cars aren't as technology advanced as hypercars. And they have 38 pages just saying what the steering wheel does. And there's many switches and different things. So there's a lot of stuff to learn. He says it's very clever and complex, which is why it's quite fun. But yeah, they go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds and have a top speed of about 200 to 300 miles per hour, which is crazy. Let's look at the leaderboards, though. How are people doing? Can I have George James's point to me? SJP 103, now in the lead, followed by James, Andy H, Knock Knock, and Annie B. Ellie down to 6, Jeff, Test 1, Test 2, Taiwan John, and Gina B in the top 10. Don't worry, though. We're picking up. We're getting through. One last question. And it's, of course, on James' favourite topic. It is musicals. And this is a question that is based on the news. It's based on the news. Don't worry, don't worry. Well, the other was a stage show. It wasn't a musical. My question is, which of these new films is not a musical? Is it Wonka, Wish, or The Boy and the Heron? Now, weirdly enough, tomato. It's a stage, it's different. The correct answer is, though, The Boy and the Heron is in fact not a musical, which 8 of you got right. Well done. 3 for Wish, 3 for Wonka. It's true, yeah. So, apparently movie studios, James, you'll understand this, they are not intentionally not selling musicals as musicals in their trailers, because apparently test audiences and focus groups generally hate musicals, and the only way to get people into a theatre is to trick them, says one exec. Apparently there's also songs in the Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, that they didn't show in the trailer because they thought people wouldn't like it. And also the new remake of Mean Girls, which is coming out next year, which they haven't shown as a musical, is also, in fact, a musical. So that's a musical. And Wicked, the film, I think that's coming out next year. Wow, my light's going crazy. And that's it. That's all the questions. Well done to the top 5. James in first, followed by SJP103, Knock Knock, Annie B, and Andy H. Well done. Jeff Keys, Test 1, Test 2, Suam, Ellie, and Taiwan John just outside. Well done, though. That's good. That's good. You've won, and hopefully not just won, but also been informed of the news as well. The news is the most important part of this. 3-3-3-3 score. That's good. Is Wonka actually good? People say it's all right. I don't know. I don't know what I'd feel. I don't know what I'd feel about it if I see it. I did like the original, though. Thank you for watching News 2. News 3 will be tomorrow at the exact same time. So get ready for News 3. It's going to be wild. Maybe less questions about musicals tomorrow. I'll have to check and see. But thank you for playing. Have a good day. And goodbye.